The world tilted on its axis the night the portal opened. What clawed its way through left a residue of fear thicker than any shadow. And then they appeared, the Daywalkers. Creatures of the sun, wielding a power that felt like a direct affront to our very existence. Among them, a face that mirrored Vara's, a ghost from a past I never knew. The fragile understanding we'd started to build with the humans. Shattered like ancient glass. That thing. It spoke of keepers, of a lineage tied to the stone. Maya. And now Edison. There's a connection I don't understand. And those Daywalkers. Their hatred burns hotter than any sunbeam.
Vera. It can't be. I thought you were lost, centuries ago. The stories. They said the sun claimed you. How? The sun didn't claim me, Vara. It changed me. They found me, others like me. They showed me the truth of what your kind are. Creatures of darkness, feeding on the living, forever bound to the night. I made my choice. I am one of them now.
Austin.
We are here.
Austin, did you feel that? It's like the air itself is vibrating. Something powerful is happening near the cave. I feel drawn to it.
Drawn to it? Edison, are you crazy? That's where those things are. The vampires. And now there are others, who walk in the daylight, just as terrifying in their own way. We need to get away from here, find somewhere safe.
Austin, no.
Another mortal drawn to this place. You carry a resonance. Familiar, yet different from the other one. What brings you to the heart of our troubles?
I don't know exactly. I felt a pull, a strange sense of familiarity. Like this place. It's calling to me. And that energy. It feels important.
The night holds secrets, deep and vast, echoes of futures, shadows of the past. A silent language, on the breeze, rustling through the ancient trees. Whispers of the night, a gentle guide, where hidden truths silently reside.
You were near the shadows. Why? Were you with them?
No, they're terrifying. I was with my friend, Edison, but we got separated. That energy, it was everywhere. You seemed like you knew what to do. Like you could protect us.
The dawn arrives, a cleansing fire, against the darkness, we aspire. With sun-forged steel, our vigil keep, while creatures of the night still sleep. Blades under dawn, a shining grace, protecting this fragile human space.
How can you stand with them, Vera? They despise everything we are. They see us as monsters. Don't you remember our life before? Our family? I remember a life lived in the shadows, always fearing the sun, always needing to feed. They showed me a different way, a life under the open sky, with strength and purpose. You're kind. You cling to the old ways, the darkness. A bond unbreakable, or so it seemed, a shared beginning, a childhood dream. But different paths have led us far apart, tearing the ties that bind our heart. A sister's divided heart, a painful tear, longing for a love that once was clear.
So, the bloodsuckers emerge from their holes. You reek of the darkness that festers within you. You will not prey on these humans any longer.
And who are you, sunlight spawn, to dictate the laws of the night? You trespass on our territory. These mortals are nothing to you but fleeting sustenance, just as they are to us.
The sun's pure fire, a burning brand, will scour your darkness from this land. For generations, you have fed, leaving behind the dying and the dead. The day's resentment, a burning rage, against your kind, through every age.
You flaunt your daylight, a hollow boast, while ancient shadows claim this coast. We are the predators, the night our domain, your fleeting power is all in vain. The night's defiance, a chilling might, will swallow your arrogance in endless night. Nova, I've been watching you. You protect them, the humans, with a ferocity I usually only see directed at my kind. Why? If all vampires are the monsters you believe us to be, why extend such care to their fragile lives?
Don't mistake my intentions, blood drinker. I protect them from you. From the shadows you and your ilk thrive in. They are innocent, caught between ancient conflicts they never asked for. If we don't stand as their shield, who will? Your kind certainly won't. You see them as nothing more than sustenance.
Serafina, You've lived through centuries of this conflict between our kinds. Is there ever a way past this hatred? This ingrained animosity? My own sister. She looks at me with such coldness, such conviction that I am something inherently evil. It's tearing me apart.
Hatred, child, is a stubborn root. It burrows deep and poisons the soil. But even the most entrenched darkness can be touched by a sliver of light. Your connection to Vera. That is a thread, however fragile. Don't let it break entirely. The Ancient Ones. They don't discriminate between vampire and daywalker, human or beast. We are all just fuel for their ancient hunger.
You must be vigilant, human. They are fast, strong. Never let your guard down. Their charm is a weapon, a way to lull you into a false sense of security before they strike. You saw the hunger in their eyes. Never forget that.
I won't. My friend Addison. She went towards them. Towards that cave. I have to believe she's all right, but I won't hesitate to defend her, or anyone else, from those creatures. Especially now that I know what you daywalkers are fighting against.
The stone. It reacts to you. Just as it did to Maya. There is a power within you, child, a connection to something ancient. Something even we vampires have only glimpsed. You must try to understand it. It may be the key to surviving what is coming.
It's like memories. Images flickering at the edge of my awareness. Symbols I don't understand. And a voice. Faint, but calling. It feels protective.
That light in the sky. It's intensifying. Serafina believes it's a conduit, a way for the Ancient Ones to bleed into our world. If we don't stop it, neither sunlight nor shadow will offer any sanctuary. Your hatred for us. I understand it, to a degree. But can we afford to let it blind us to a greater threat?
A temporary truce. For the sake of this world, perhaps. But don't think for a moment that this changes anything between us, vampire. The sun and the night can never truly coexist. Our paths are fundamentally opposed. But if this ancient evil threatens to extinguish both, then perhaps a sliver of common ground can be found.
The lines were blurring, the hatred. If not fading, then at least being pushed aside by a more immediate danger. Daywalker and vampire, walking the same treacherous path, drawn by a light that promised only darkness. The journey ahead was fraught with peril, the alliance built on little more than necessity. But as we stood together, bathed in the eerie glow of a dying world, a single, fragile note of hope resonated in the fractured night. Perhaps, just perhaps, even the deepest hatred could be overshadowed by a shared fight for survival. You don't think it's the end of the story, do you?